So I have been asked so many times when people see everything that I'm growing here, what am I going to do with everything? How am I going to process it? All of that good stuff. And I ask myself that sometimes. I have family and I share with my family and I share with friends, but there's still an abundance of things that need to be processed. I just like growing. That's my addiction. So I grow. I don't take into account until it's time to actually pick and process. Then it hits me. It's like, oh my God, what did you do? But while I'm planning, I'm not thinking about any of that. So one of the things that I do is this. I dehydrate. And today I have comfrey in the dehydrator. And this is things that I've dehydrated over the years, everything that I've grown out in the yard. Here's my fennel from last year. I'm gonna have to start getting some bigger jars or using some of it, but I use quite a bit of the stuff that I do process. Here is the honey. I save a jar from every pull. This was my very first jar in 2019, April of 2019. And this was my last jar. Actually, this is one of the ones I'm experimenting with plum cognac and vanilla. That's a really good honey. And then I also put my garlic into honey jars, and that's actually propolis and garlic added to that. So that is a powerhouse. Don't pay no attention to those bottles in the back because those are just some things I play with every now and then. But my newest and greatest toy is here. My son purchased one of these, and I watched him work his magic with that. And I'm telling you, I was envious because here is my old juicer, and there's my old citrus juicer. And I'm gonna tell you, I had 3 of these. I've given two of them away. My granddaughter wants that one, so she'll get that one. But I had to get this. Had to get this one. Oh, here's the other part of it. Hold on. So anyway, I saw him use that thing. I'm gonna tell you, that centrifugal juicer over there, pulp comes out wet as wet can be. Not with this one. Everything's absolutely dry. And so yesterday I made orange juice, and it is the best tasting orange juice ever. This was 7 navel oranges, and it made 2.5 cups of juice. So this was full, plus I had a little bit more, and I drank that. So this is the Kuvings Auto 10 Plus. I looked at that thing for about 7 or 8 months. I refused to pay that kind of money for it. But I was hoping that my son would do what he always does. He upgrades every couple of years, but he has not upgraded from that juicer. I guess I wanted it too bad. But anyway, they came out with the Auto 10 Plus, and I thought for sure he would upgrade because he has the Auto 10. But he said he doesn't need the extra. And what's extra on the Auto 10 Plus is they give you this hopper attachment, and they also put a steel blade in instead of the hard plastic or whatever it's made from. So that's the only difference. So I was on the fake book, and an ad popped up for 20% off. And I was in some kind of way because I couldn't get outside. It had been raining, and I just needed to do something. So what do we always do? We spend money. So today what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to make a smoothie. I'm not a smoothie. I'm going to make a sorbet. This thing will do sorbets, smoothies, and it also juices. And I bought this extra. This is a citrus juicer. Big improvement over the other one that I have over there. And that's actually what I made this juice with. Got very little pulp in it, very, very little. But you could use this strainer over top of this if you want to catch the pulp. And then it also comes with, this is the juice, no, this is the juice strainer here. And this one that's on here is the blank strainer. That's for sorbets. So you just freeze your fruit and then you let it sit out for about 10 minutes. This has actually been out longer than 10 minutes, but I think it's still gonna be okay. And then this one is the one that you use for your smoothies. So I'm going to do strawberries, and that's mango. I have pineapple in here, and I also have a banana. And so that's what I'm going to make my sorbet out of today. And one of the things I like about this is you can put whole apples, whole fruits and vegetables in there, so you don't have all that prep time. I'm gonna get the cord. I also like that it has a detachable cord because I always have cords everywhere. Okay. Oh, it was already on, actually. I must have left it on from when I made my juice. But anyway, the on and off switch is over here. It goes forward or reverse. And so you just put it on. And you won't need this. This usually catches your cough. But since I'm doing a smoothie, there's nothing to catch. And so that's what it looks like when it's coming out. This right here. And so to answer the many questions, what am I going to do with all of this stuff I'm growing? I'm going to be juicing. I'm going to be sorbeting. And I actually have some jars coming that will go into the freezer. They are ball freezer jars. They're glass. And they look just like your regular canning jars, but they have straight edges or straight sides so that you can freeze without the glass busting. I'm also ordering more of these for juice that I can put into the freezer. And down here I have lots of canning jars, so I will be also canning juice, shelf stable juice. So that is it. I just wanted to show you my new toy and how I'm going to be processing all of the fruits and things that I have growing in my yard, and vegetables as well. I did a green juice that I had for breakfast this morning. It was really, really good. It was cucumbers, celery, and an apple. That's it. I'm trying to get some of this weight up off of me because I seem to have plateaued. So hopefully this juicer works. Well, it ain't the juicer. Hopefully I can stick to this juicing and make it work and leave those candy bars and cookies alone. Okay guys, I'm out. I just wanted to show you my new toy, which is the Kuvings Auto 10 Plus. Very, very nice. Very, very expensive. But sometimes you just have to treat yourself. And so that's what I did. I treated myself. And now I'm getting ready to go enjoy my little sorbet here. And again, thanks for watching.